welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Look there at spectacular SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Tonight, a good one. Straight ahead, it's the Green Bay Packers and the LA Chargers.
Your 2025 LA Chargers.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So here come the Chargers, and it's year 6 and year 2 for Justin Herbert, Greg. It's year 2 with Jim Harbaugh, but the 6th season for the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And the Chargers first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
On play action now. Herbert. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Disley is the man in motion. Now Herbert throwing on second down. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
It is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. We'll get this complete left side to Johnston.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
You know, Mike, it's kind of become cliche. You know, these guys come onto the field and we say, hey, you got to defend every blade of grass. They can make every throw, but that's exactly the case anytime this guy's lined up behind center. And the amount of stress that it puts on your pass defense, on your secondary to know, I got to defend sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, no matter where that ball is snapped. That's a tall task, and they're going to have to mix up coverages and be really sound on the back end, or this guy can really kill you. You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15.
Give him 15 more on
down,
that one.
Green
They are
Bay.
on the move. It's a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. We'll go play action with Love. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks. But right now, it's been a lot of double coverage. It's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative, freeing him up.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard
The Chargers
line.
offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here, and this is Hassan Haskins. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Disley is the man in motion. On the give, Haskins. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Herbert keeping it on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? On the out, connected with Allen. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard
And this is the blueprint,
line.
Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 17-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 2. Again, they'll go with Haskins. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. From the gun, it's Herbert. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that 2nd down sack brings up 3rd and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Glad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And now third and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Motion man is Johnston. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This, about as short as you can get. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
A gain of
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The Packer ball carrier. Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Tarheed still there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face second down and 7. To throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Up 2nd and 9.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. Disley is the man in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still second down.
Pistol here for Herbert. He'll get this to Disley on the right. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Now it's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he is going to have the Chargers first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On the carry, it's Haskell. And a good run there. So get him 5 yards.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Here's Herbert. Quick throw, slant, caught by Johnston. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Chargers.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On play action, now Herbert, and he's in. McConkey, touchdown Chargers.
Like Reestat was saying, that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Chargers are out to a 10-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense make their way out to take over once more. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And this a slight improvement over the previous plays. Not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
A gain there of 21.
Packers.
First down, Packers.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
2nd and 11. Here's Love. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. Davis to return it. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early. And they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Herbert to throw. He connects with Disley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing, Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McCarthy. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, They got to get off the field.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another.
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
47-yard line.
Disley is the man in motion. Herbert to the air again. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another.
A gain there of 20. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Disley is the man in motion. Throwing again, Herbert. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. They'll look to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Disley is the man in motion. Now Herbert again. He's going to... And he's in! Justin Herbert. Touchdown, LA. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. Chargers move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Packers nothing.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. On play action, Love. Look wide, get this one complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it'll be third down.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
That complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. A good physical rush, motoring forward for 9.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. That penalty is declined.
Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, try to add to it. It begins with first down. Play fake. Herbert. That's into the hands of the fullback. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. That is a big play for LA. 39 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A handoff, and this is by Dell. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Barrington Valentine there on the tackle.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
A gain of 5.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
A good play action with Love. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, it's Love. That's Dobbs, open left side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Here's Love. He'll keep this himself. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They get it easily. It was 4th and 1, and the pickup was 5.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Green Bay.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the first down.
Now, Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A second down throw for Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. That one caught. He finds Golden. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, Packers.
And a Packer first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Defense.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. The next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
On second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Packers.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big games like this.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Here's Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
McManus on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Packers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Packers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Hassan Haskins to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A handoff here with Haskins. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
A gain of 4.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On play action, now Herbert. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Chargers, first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Disley is the man in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Carl Brooks in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
29-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now it's Herbert. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropping after a pickup of about 5.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
3rd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Charger first down.
First and 10.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Throwing, Herbert. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. 3rd down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. That one too far out in front to be brought in. And it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. And motion, it's Golden. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 14.
Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Green Bay first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Throwing on second down, Love. That is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He gets free. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a big play for the special teams unit, Greg. They get the block and the score. A big swing that starts with getting to the kicker.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. And anytime you draw up a successful punt block rush, it starts with identifying the breakdown of the protection unit. In this case, they found that weak link. They were able to exploit it. It leads not only to the block, but to the touchdown.
Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Packers 14. Cameron Dicker.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now it's McManus for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Allen in motion. On the ground, here's Haskins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
And the Chargers first down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
On the give, Haskins. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
2nd and a yard. They'll run with Haskins. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
On play action now, Herbert. Left side, he's got the tight end Disley. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Short throw, taken in by Disley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The Chargers get set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Golden. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The throwaway certainly isn't ideal in this situation, especially when you're trailing at this stage of the game, but no damage done. Move on to the next play.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. Packers set to kick this one away. He forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On the ground, it's Vidal. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 10.
Third and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConnell. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Allen in motion. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
and 4.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Cameron Dicker on for the Chargers.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game. A little more breathing room now.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. You get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. They'll drop to throw. That shot at Savion Williams.
Love's pass, complete to Savion Williams. An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
On 1st down, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
24-yard gain on the
They get 24 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Love's pass, complete to Tucker Kraft. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
4-yard line.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.